The innocent and the first forgetting. There is a moment every human body remembers, even if the mind does not. It is the moment of arrival. Not birth as a story, but arrival as sensation. The first time the body asks a quiet question underneath everything else. Am I allowed to be here? C1. The atlas sits right at the base of the skull. It is where spirit meets body, where awareness enters form, where the soul takes its first breath of individuality and says, I am here now. This is the home of the innocent. Before identity, before coping, before personality, the innocent is not naive, it is open. It is the state of being that does not yet brace itself against life. It trusts without strategy. It meets the world directly. You can feel it in the body when it is present. The neck is easy, the shoulders are not held up around the ears, the crown feels lifted without effort. The eyes are soft, the breath moves freely, all the way down without hesitation. This is the innocent in the body. But for most people, this state did not last, not because something went terribly wrong, but because something subtle shifted. A caregiver who was overwhelmed, an environment that was unpredictable, a moment where openness was met with fear, control, emotional absence, or confusion. Nothing dramatic had to happen. The body learned something very quickly. Being open might hurt, and so the atlas contracted. Not violently, not obviously, quietly, right at the gateway between consciousness and form. This is where the ego begins, not as arrogance or control, but as defense, the first protective movement of the psyche, the moment innocence turns into survival. This is why the innocent archetype belongs to C1, because C1 holds the memory of when trust became conditional. In modern life, this shows up everywhere. It shows up in clients who seem present, articulate, even insightful, but you can feel they are slightly outside themselves. They are listening, but hovering. They are speaking, but monitoring. They are here, but not fully landed. They might say things like, I am fine, really, or I do not want to be a burden, or whatever works for everyone else. They are good, adaptable, easy, and exhausted. This is not a personality trait, it is a body memory. The innocent learned that belonging required adjustment, that being fully here was risky, that it was safer to arrive halfway. You will see it in the way the head subtly pulls back from the spine, in the breath that never quite drops, in the eyes that flick away when attention lingers too long. The shadow of the innocent is not corruption, it is disappearance. It is the part of us that learned to stay acceptable instead of staying present. In clients, this often shows up as chronic self-editing, overthinking before speaking, softening truth, laughing when something hurts, being endlessly understanding while feeling quietly unseen. They may not feel traumatized, they may feel functional, but their body remembers the first forgetting, the forgetting of being allowed to simply be. The gift of the innocent, when it matures, is not blind trust, it is sacred trust. It is the capacity to remain open even knowing the world can wound. This is not something we talk our way back into. It is something the body relearns through presence, through breath that travels from crown to pelvis, through a neck that no longer guards the gateway, through moments of being seen without performing. When C1 begins to integrate, clients often say things like, I feel heavier, but in a good way, or I feel like I am actually in my body, or I did not realize how much I was holding myself back. This is the innocent returning. Not as a child, but as a dignified presence that knows it belongs. C1 is not about fixing the past. It is about letting the body finally arrive, and when that happens, something profound shifts. The spine reorganizes, the nervous system settles, the effort to be acceptable dissolves, and the quiet truth emerges. I am here, and that is enough. Pause. Let your breath rise gently to the crown, and this time, let it fall all the way down. You do not need to earn your place in the world, you already arrived.